Good morning from the United Kingdom. Absolute pleasure to be with you this morning. I hope you can see and hear me okay.
Yes, we
I
can.
have excellent. I have 10 minutes to run through a presentation with you around what the English language training sector in the United Kingdom looks like, the range of the sector, and what it is that underpins quality in the UK's ELT sector. So I'll begin by explaining to you the domestic offer and what it is in the UK that has founded the sector. Essentially, as the birthplace of the English language, students have made a natural decision over approximately 100 years to be coming to the United Kingdom to learn English. As a result, the number of institutions that have grown in the United Kingdom to cater for this demand of all ages, from young children through to academics, through to professionals. This demand has been there. The institutions have developed the widest range of English language training courses in the world, and we've been consistently, in normal times, been the #1 destination for English language training students to visit. We have around 500 accredited training providers. And of course, if you imagine the size of the United Kingdom, that means in some cities there's quite a density of language schools there. And when we're talking about the range of English language training, we of course think primarily of those organisations that are delivering the training, whether that be the private language schools, independent schools, boarding schools, tutorial colleges, the further education sector and colleges, and universities, higher education institutions as well as private specialist training providers. Now, all of these organisations, of course, cater to domestic demand, and increasingly, more and more of them are exporting what they do and providing training in other countries around the world. Now, surrounding all of those delivery organisations is the full scope of the ELT sector that we have in the United Kingdom. So in terms from the publishing, the qualifications and the tests, the quality assurance, the education technology, teacher training and consultancy, all of these areas which have built up such a reputation for quality in the UK. And they all link together to form a full rounded offer that we can help support other institutions, other organisations and other countries with in their development of their programmes. So what is it that underpins the quality? Now, of course, in the United Kingdom, English is the first language. However, simply being able to speak English in the UK is not sufficient to be able to teach it in the UK. So we have a range of experienced ELT organisations, as I mentioned. And of course, we've got a highly competitive marketplace for teachers. Teachers, in order to work in the UK, would have to have several years' experience of teaching overseas, would be required to be certified, probably up to diploma level for teaching English. And as such, we have a very high standard of teachers in the UK. We are, of course, leading in research on TEFL, on applied linguistics and on EMI. And we're very lucky this morning to have some of these experts speaking with you today. We're a very adaptable and innovative sector. We've had to be over the years. The English language training sector in the UK has faced many challenges, differing markets, changing demand. The challenges that we face at the moment, driving innovation, driving online, driving distance learning, blended learning, driving the use of mobile phones for learning, all of this technology that our institutions have had to adapt and integrate into their offer. Quality assurance accreditation underpinning the quality in the UK is accreditation and quality assurance. So it doesn't matter what type of institution you are in the UK, you're subject to a very rigorous inspection regime in terms of what it is you're offering. Now that would cover everything from observing the teachers, to speaking to the students, to looking at student welfare, to looking at the management of the organisation, the resources, the locations, the classroom. Absolutely everything would be inspected. Some organisations would be inspected more than once by multiple organisations. And of course, this really ensures that these organisations are continually pushing to a high standard. And that has a knock-on effect, because a lot of these reports for these inspections are published. So that means that parents, students, and other organisations can see your report, your quality assurance report. And that drives competition. Every school, every college, every university wants to have the best report, and therefore they invest an awful lot of time into covering all of these areas and making sure that they've got that robust quality and safety running throughout their organisation. And with all of these quality assurance schemes, there's a commitment to continually professionally developing their teachers. So this isn't something that stops at the point at which a teacher gets qualified. This is ongoing. ELT teachers are always learning. There's always new approaches that are being talked about and discussed. They often learn from each other. They'd have regular training sessions, and there'd also be events and teacher conferences that would be organised throughout the UK over a year, which would be encouraging teachers, as we would want to encourage your teachers in Taiwan, to embrace something new, to try new ideas, to try out something fresh in the classroom that's going to inspire their students to learn language, to keep language learning fun, innovative, to integrate technology wherever possible and be confident with doing it. And there's a drive to continually develop the professionals that we have in the UK. So I hope with the very limited time that I have had this morning, I've given you a taste of what it is that we do in the UK, how large our ELT sector is, and what drives the quality in our ELT sector. And I'm sure as many speakers are going to say this morning, the United Kingdom is always here whenever you need us to offer advice and expertise as we're doing today. We look forward to further workshops in the future where we can dive deeper into specific areas. Such a challenge, an exciting challenge that you have in Taiwan, and we'll offer support in whatever ways that we can. So I hope you have a fantastic conference this morning, and I hope you make the most of the expert speakers that we have with you today, sharing their expertise and their knowledge and the case studies of what we've done around the world. Thank you very much.